Chapter 5. Primitive Times. A scream was heard in the jungle, followed by a blood-curdling roar. A hungry beast had cornered little Mia, who was screaming at the top of her lungs. "Help! Help! Help! Please, somebody help me!" Fortunately, I was not far away, and I could hear the little girl immediately. "Mia, where are you?" I shouted at the top of my lungs. The girl screamed for help again, and I ran immediately. "Don't move," I said in a calm voice. Climbing on top of a dry oak tree, which was about to be broken by the beast, the little girl was clinging to life. I was stunned by the animal's impressive size. Huge paws, wicked claws, powerful muscles all over its body, accompanied by a murderous stare and fangs so sharp they could split a horse with a single bite. I looked at the girl with a pale face and felt as if someone grabbed my feet and tied them to the ground. My body was cold and my hands were sweating. During all the time I had lived in that village, I had seen many beasts, but I had never had to face one of them, much less such a big one. I could see the girl fall a little further down. Again, it was like watching my own daughter, and I felt I had to do something. About 4 meters away, the predator was waiting for her with sharp teeth and a kind of smile that made me believe in a superior intelligence of the beast. Mia had already descended about 2 meters. Luckily, she was able to cunningly grab hold of a branch that prevented her from getting within reach of the beast, thus avoiding being devoured. Thanks to an inexplicable impulse, I picked up a rock and threw it at the animal, which spun swiftly around, freezing me with a look full of fury and running towards me at once. I shouted at the girl to flee to safety. However, she panicked, closed her eyes, and hugged the tree in the hope that the inevitable would not happen. I remained paralyzed, resigned to my fate. I hear a deep scream, see the animal fall, and the sound of blood spilling filled my ears. Mia cried with all her strength without raising her head. Suddenly, a burly caveman appeared in front of her, trying to calm her down. She hugged him, as he was her friend, and said to him, "Burton was not supposed to die. He was very good, and I laughed a lot." The girl cried disconsolately. However, the stout primitive began to laugh. "Don't cry anymore, little one, look." As she did so, the girl looked at the lying corpse of the beast that had threatened her a few moments ago. That boy was able to pierce her heart with a sharp spear, saving me for seconds from being devoured. My panic-stricken face had a slight sign of gratitude with that local, and although a little paralyzed after the scare, I calmed down when I felt the shout of joy that Mia gave as she came towards me. I couldn't get over my astonishment. Thank you, you saved me." The girl's pure emotion injected me with life again. "I have to thank your friend for saving me from such a ferocious animal who wanted me to be his snack," I said to the girl. "Come closer, boy, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. You really saved me. I had already given up for dead. It was nothing, I did what I had to do." The boy came closer to shake my hand and continued saying, "Much pleasure. You are the village storyteller, aren't you? I love your stories. I see you already know me, but what's your name?" "That was a great shot, and I'm really glad you didn't miss. My name is Sabu, sir." Sabu, in the dialect used by the primitive people in my story, means hunter. He was a boy of about 25 years of age, chief of the perdigueros or hunters, who were in charge of supplying the village with enough meat and furs to feed and shelter their families throughout the year, while the farmers were in charge of providing the village with fruits and vegetable food to balance the diet. "Well, Sabu, we have to do something with the animal. We can't let such a beautiful and huge skin go to waste," I said with the intention of integrating myself even more to their customs. "Why don't you give me a hand?" We took the animal, and with some sharp stones we began to remove the skin. "Hey you, come here and give us a hand," said Sabu, addressing the girl. She did not want to pay attention, and with a bitter smile she said, "I won't go, I'm Mia, and that's what you have to call me." "Mia? Like the little girl in the stories?" "Yes, Mia, that's what she will be called from now on," I said to Sabu. "It's my daughter's middle name, too. I'm Burton Miller, or the Storyteller, as everyone knows me around here." "Burton? What a funny name. Well, Mia, come give us a hand." Thus was born the friendship with Sabu and the bond with little Mia, who soon asked me for a new story. "Can you tell us a story, please?" To be continued.